guys, it's Miss Char, and I am here to share a folded book hedgehog or porcupine with you today. Super simple to make, and we have kits available here for you if you'd like, until we run out, of course. It will have the directions on it, and in the kit you'll also get a couple of extra book pages. I'll tell you what that's for here in a minute. You'll get a little piece of brown paper. You'll get a bow to make. Of course, you'll get your book and then a couple of eyes, okay? A couple of the black dots for your eyes. So, you want to start with your book. Let's grab another book here. Okay, so you'll get a book. You want to just open your book up and kind of crease the cover. A lot of directions that I looked at said to cut the covers off first, but I kind of think it holds things together, so I leave it on, and then we'll cut away parts of it when we're all done. So this is a super simple fold, okay? You're going to take the first page, and you're going to fold it in half, okay? Super simple, okay? It's just fold it in half. And then you're going to take that upper right-hand corner and fold it in so it looks like a triangle, okay? And now you know how to do it, because that's all you do. You simply continue to do that for the whole book. So again, grab it in the right-hand corner, fold it over. You want to fold it all the way in so that it meets the spine, which is the middle of your book, okay? So fold it all the way in, crease it good, and then just fold a triangle and let it meet in the center again. Give it a good crease and then fold it over, okay? So now we have two. And when you get toward the end, it gets a little harder as you get more in there, okay? It gets a little harder to fold. But once you get to the end, fold your last couple of pages in. And for whatever reason, this one was a little bit harder for me to fold. It kept wanting to crinkle on me. And I don't know whether it's just the way the book was put together or what, but it's still going to look like a gorgeous little animal for me here. Okay, so I'm folding my very last page. And this is, again, one of those things that you can fold a few pages and go do something else and come back to it. It's not going to fall apart or anything on you. Once you start folding, you can finish it whenever you want to. You can even have someone else finish it for you. Maybe Mom will get into folding it. I know the last time we did a folding book project, parents really seem to enjoy it too. So I think that's awesome that it's a family project. Okay, so we folded our last one, and this is what it looks like, okay? Looks like I didn't get it quite even here when I was folding this one. Like I said, I had troubles folding this one for whatever reason. Don't worry about it. It really doesn't matter, okay? Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and put on your eyes. I took a marker and blacked my nose a little bit, and I will show you how I did my feet. I just took my paper and folded it into the middle and folded it into the middle. It doesn't have to be exact, okay? You just want your feet to be a little bit. And the reason I'm folding it is just so I wanted to give you enough to have a couple if you wanted to do a couple of books. So just draw your foot on. It doesn't have to be anything major, just a simple foot. Let's see. Okay. And then just cut it out. And when you cut it out, the reason I had you fold it is when you cut it out, then you have two that are exactly alike. Okay. So that it will look like this. Okay. So that they're the same. And then when you are all finished, you'll glue those underneath in the front of your book. Okay. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did to get the cover off of this book. So just take a ruler and a pencil. And if you don't have the ruler and you can cut straight with your scissors, you don't need to do this step. I just am doing it so I can show you exactly how I did things. Okay, So take your ruler and draw your line, and then where your point is, just take your ruler again and draw a straight line. And then you're just going to take some scissors and push your book a little bit out of the way and cut it off. Okay, and so now you can't see it. If you want to, when you get to the end, you can glue that to the last page if you just want it to be sturdier. I don't find that it's necessary. To me, it just gives your book craft, it gives it some stability to me to leave the cover on. Okay? Okay, so again, we're going to do this on this side. And just cut it off. Okay. All right. In order to make the ears, I gave you some extra book pages so that you could do that. I took the bottom of my tea bottle. You can use a water bottle if you have a glass at home. Anything that's round, a lid, anything that's round. Decide how big you want your ears. These are a little bit smaller than this one. Doesn't really matter. They look really nice anyway. So just cut those out. I'm going to cut this one out of the colored pages so that it matches this one. It's just a circle. And of course you want to cut two. And then you just fold it just a little bit on one end and glue it into place wherever you want to glue it, okay? If I were gluing it, I'd probably glue it around there, okay? So just stick a little bit of glue on the tip of that and glue it in place. And like I said, the eyes are already in your bag, but if you were making them at home, you would just need something to make smaller circles. Or maybe you have googly eyes at home and you want to give yours googly eyes. It really doesn't matter. So just kind of put your ears in where you think they should go. And you can play with them a little bit to make them stand up a little bit or whatever. Once you've decided where you want them for sure, glue them in place. Now I'm going to show you how to make the spikes if you want those. You don't have to have them. If you want yours just to look like that, that's fine. Just leave it like that. So you're just going to make triangles. So just cut like this, make a triangle, and just keep cutting triangles. And it doesn't matter how wide they are because you don't want them all exactly the same. They don't have to be the same. Porcupine's quills or hedgehog's quills are not all perfectly the same. Okay? All right. Now, some of those are going to be, since I had it on the fold, they're going to be together. So just snip them apart. Okay? And again, just like your eye or like your ears, pick where you want to put them. And then once you've got them where you want them, just stick a little bit of your glue stick on one end and you can put it there permanently, okay? So it just takes a little bit of glue on the ends, but then they just go between the folds, wherever you want them. No rhyme or reason, just stick them here and there, okay? All right. And I gave you an uncolored bow because I thought maybe you would like to choose the pattern for your bow. And it's super simple to make. Just color it. Once you get it colored, this is the bottom, this is the middle piece, and this is the part that goes right in the middle. So once you get it colored, cut this out. Cut this out as well. Take this end and bring it to the middle and glue it. Bring this end to the middle and glue it, and that makes your loops. And then just glue that little piece around both of them, and that makes your bow. Okay? So I think that should be all that you need to know about making a folded book hedgehog. If you have any questions, though, don't hesitate to ask. We're always here to answer them. And I hope that you'll have fun now that you know how to do it. Maybe you will have a book at home so that you can make yours a friend. Let us see pictures of them. You know we always love that. And give yours as many quills as you want to. You can always use an extra page from another book, or even tear out a page in the front of the book that I gave you first so that you have some extra quills. Okay? All right. I hope you have fun with that, and we'll see you next time.